Let's make sure they come in. Let's look at there. Good evening. Welcome to Justice Investigations. I'm Al Scott. As always, we appreciate you all joining us in our live feed. Tonight, I hope and trust that everyone has had a peaceful day. We have 3 stories that we're going to look at this evening. Angela, Yvette, welcome. Valerie, good evening to you. Nia, Lisa Fleming, Tammy Baker is in the house. Dana Hudson is in the house. Love you big time. Appreciate you guys' support, and I'm sure you know that by now. I'm gonna get right into it tonight. I have a young lady. She's waiting to be brought onto the screen. She is the sister of a gentleman that was shot multiple times in Shreveport, Louisiana, back in, I think it's July of 2018. The killer or killers have yet to be apprehended. I've watched her speak out on her brother's case time and time and time again. I've watched her at city council meetings. I've watched her being escorted out of meetings and stuff. She has a tendency to go off, and that's okay. That's okay with me, because the sister's love for her brother is very deep, and I appreciate that. And if something like this would ever happen to me, I would hope my sisters would have the same courage and desire to make sure whoever ended my life would stand inside of a courtroom. Now, one of the problems with Miss Kemp, to some, is that maybe they don't like the way she delivers the message. Well, unfortunately, you can't hear things the way you want to hear them or think you should hear them all the time. And regardless of how they're bringing the message, I think it's imperative that we listen, because if we listen, we might learn something. Everybody's not going to speak politically correct, so to say. So with me, I don't give a damn how you speak. If that's a story and you want to talk to me, I'm going to shut my mouth and I'm going to listen. Well, Miss Kemp's crazy. Well, if you tell the damn truth about it, all of us got a little crazy in us somewhere. But crazy or not, I think the powers that be should listen. But since they're not listening, I promised her that I would let her come on tonight and tell the story of how her brother's life got interrupted and her life got interrupted. It is a very, very touching and emotional story. Earlier today, we had a story about a missing young man in Texas, and it brought tears to my eyes to listen to the parents talk about their son. He's 18 years old. His name is Tyrese Gibson. He went missing on August the 22nd and has yet to be found. Is there some foul play in it? Absolutely, positively, unquestionable. And I find it appalling when some get on these people's social media accounts and make it out of a joke what has happened to their son. There's no God in that. You get no points for that. Anyone that does that, you have to be a body without a soul. You can hear the hurt in their voice, see it in their eyes. The daddy stayed strong as long as he could, and then he broke down. Understandable. They love their son. They don't know where their son's at. But to go on their Facebook page and make light of a situation, it really irks me, as if they're not going through enough. Some are now setting up fake Facebook pages, fake YouTube channels to hear what we're talking about. And that's okay. It doesn't bother me. But when you have to do things like that, somewhere you got some involvement in this. And if you think I'm lying, if you think his parents are lying, let us know. Call me. Call the police. Tell them we got it all wrong. But to attack them is very distasteful. Very distasteful. And your chances of survival when it comes to me, you'll have a better chance tongue kissing a rattlesnake than to try to attack me on what I do. I've been doing this for decades. I can look at you, laugh with you, tell you I agree with you, and I know you're telling a damn lie. But when we do things like this, if you're not guilty, you make people wonder. So really, you're turning state on your damn selves. And we promised the family that we are going to saturate our social media accounts with the disappearance of their son until he is brought home and justice is served. Rochester just suspended 7 police officers. A very, very, very disturbing video came out of a brother with a mental illness was naked in the streets. They drew down on him, and you can find this story on our Injustice page. For the sake of time, they put what is called I think it's a spit cloth over his head, I guess because he kept spitting. Now, it was cold. Officers had on gloves, jackets. This guy's naked. He's saying some things because when you're not in your right frame of mind, things like this come up. Well, they laugh. They make fun of him. They put the cloth over him. He would later be pronounced dead. I keep telling you, you can stop protesting. The protesting is not working. If they were working, you would probably see a decrease in the way police treat blacks in this country. But you don't. You know why? They don't give a damn. They're angry that we're not in the cotton fields. They're angry that we're no longer slaves. And that bothers them. So to disturb any tranquility that we have left, that's what they do. We cannot tell the criminals from the police. They stood there, left the man laid in the middle of the street, and it's cold, freezing, it's raining or sleeting or something. They could have put him in a unit, but they didn't. It's cold. They wanted to humiliate him, but it backfired because it humiliated them. When you put on that uniform, that badge, and that gun, do you know that's a job that has always been honored and well respected? But now anybody and everybody is given a damn badge. Your problem is not at the academy. If your problem was at the academy with police officers, what they're doing to blacks, they would be doing to little white boys. But they're not. So that's how I know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, it's not at the damn academy. The problem is who you decide to give a badge and a gun to. Diabolical, racist lunatics, trigger-happy police officers. That's your problem. Anybody that has a high school diploma or a GED, come on over, we need you. You can ban this police method, this one, that one, this one, that one. But if you don't ban the hiring of the wrong officer, it's going to continue to happen. And it's getting worse. So again, protesters, you all can come on in and join us at the table so that we can get some real results to what's going on in this country. We're still trying to use old methods to deal with new tricks from our justice system. The whole damn system is guilty. You can't get one department fixed without fixing the other department. It has to be a domino effect. And our criminal justice system is not broken. It was designed the way it is. Miss Kemp, good evening.
Hey there, how you doing today?
I am fine. How about yourself?
I mean, I ain't complaining.
I know.
I'm actually blessed. I got somebody to listen.
Amen. To God be the glory. And we're going to give you that opportunity tonight, and my heart goes out to you. I know this story. We discussed it again today. And so tonight, I want you to be you. Listen, this is my thing. If you cuss, you cuss. If you fuss, you fuss.
Gotta
the
love
love
it.
that you have for your brother, it really touches me.
Gotta love it.
It does. It touches me and stuff. So, but before we go there, you said something at a city council meeting, and I had to rewind it.
Which one?
Oh yeah, you've been in a lot of them. I think you said it twice.
Probably the one I was kidnapped, went to jail for.
That might have been it. You said that you were somewhat not even worried about the killers right now.
I'm not.
And because you're worried about what?
They did not kill him by themselves. Whoever pulled the trigger, they didn't do it by themselves. I'm worried about the people who's letting them get away with it. I'm worried about the police. I'm worried about the city officials. I'm worried about the people who saw it and didn't say nothing. That's who I'm worried about. I'm worried about the lady who took the gun out the car, who interfered with the investigation, contaminated the crime scene, who in my eyes is an accessory to, after the fact, hell, if she didn't help set it up, her brother drove the car away. She gave it to who she said was her nephew, a gun, and my brother dead.
I understand. Now, before we get to that night that changed your life forever.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about your brother, who he was. I know he has kids too.
My brother, Justin Kemp, he was known by Big Gutter. Worked in the club for many years as a security guard.
Okay.
He was very laid back. All Justin wanted to do was smoke his weed and be with his kids all day, every day. He was calm and chill, and anybody that know him know that. He didn't care. The stuff that you see me with, all that, bitch, I get me to get you. My brother, he didn't live like that. I have gone and defended people who I know wouldn't pick up the phone if they thought I was in trouble. I done been to jail behind. I done been to jail behind people's kids. I done bust bitches in the mouth about their own children. That's why I can't see why these babies coming up dead when they got neighbors, they got aunties, they got relatives. I can't understand it because I done been to jail behind other people's kids. My brother didn't live like that. He sees something popping off, he moving around, but now he wasn't no punk, he wasn't no hoe. If it came to him, then he addressed it. But as far as starting something, just running to it, he didn't live like that. He didn't live like that.
Okay.
Get him a blunt, happy.
Right. July, that night, your brother was sitting in his vehicle.
After he received a phone call.
Okay.
To go to the store, supposedly, or some shit. I don't know.
Okay. And he was sitting in the car. I think there were 2 other people in the car with him.
Supposed to have been that guy Benjamin Miles, who they say was in the car. They say 3 people got shot. Now the lady, the officer come to the hospital and told me, well, we got a guy. He was in the field, Benjamin Miles. But he kind of crazy. He mumbling, but the whole time the police tell me at the hospital before I even saw my brother that the guy was mumbling something about the people was in the field behind the store, but they claim he was crazy. Moments later, another call come in. Somebody got shot on Miles Street, on Tate Street over in Moortown. Now, Benjamin Miles and Quardarius Miles supposedly had been in the car. Then they say he wasn't in the car. It was only 2 people in the car. But the police report says that 3 people was in that vehicle. And they also listed that it was a 2nd-degree homicide that night, and that the suspect, that the murder was cleared because the suspect was arrested and taken into custody. To this day, ain't nobody been locked up by my brother.
Okay. It happened at a convenience store. I think it's called Stop and Shop.
Yeah, well, the people came up missing a year before. 2 people disappeared, a young man and his girlfriend, a year before my brother got killed, got shot because he didn't die. But some more shit happened up there with them Iranians. There's always something with them motherfuckers. They need to get back over there somewhere.
Okay, so
in their country over there.
Okay, all right. And it was on Jewella Avenue.
And Doris.
Yes. Okay. So allegedly your brother was sitting in the car. Someone comes up, and I saw the car. I saw the where all the bullets went. But if 2 people were in there, it's just like they wasn't in there because your brother.
Nobody got shot but my brother. The car got hit 20-some times.
Now, how many times did your brother get hit?
7. 3 to the head, 1 pierced his brain. 3 to the head, the face, the neck, the back, and he swallowed 1. They did that.
The police.
But they won't ever tell me who did that because they know what the fuck I'm gonna do. See, these niggas around here scary. They shooting and killing in the daytime because they want to go to jail. Because they really want to get fucked in the ass. That's why they're trying to get caught. But didn't want nobody telling on them. Mm-hmm. Want nobody say, go steal some gum out of Circle K. They ass gonna do life.
That's it. Now, in all fairness, the police alleges that your brother was sitting in the car selling drugs.
That's what they said. They only said that because I told them that, but I didn't tell them he was selling it. They said your brother had been sitting there for quite some time. Do you have any idea why he would have been just sitting at the store? I said, hell, you say he was in there with Nunu. Hell, they must have been up there selling dope. Let me tell you something. I don't care how ugly the truth is. I'm not going to run or hide from it. And I damn sure ain't going to lie about it. If my brother was up there selling dope, he was selling dope, but that is not a reason for him to be dead. Hell, the police sell dope. The police take all the damn niggas dope. Where the fuck the dope, the pills that went up in the police station? Where all them pills at? They ain't going to flush them. You going to steal them to sell them? Hell, nah, the police stole them motherfuckers. If he was selling dope, hell, somebody should have been hiding at home chilling because they done smoked their damn weed. That's what they should have been. But they didn't find nothing in that car. Why? Because the police report say Nunu took a backpack out the car, gave it to Seal, the girl Zenobia Davis, her brother who worked up there. Mm-hmm. Seal drove the Iranian car, the store owner, Hussein Hassan, that motherfucker, him, drove his car and took the shit away. Nobody took a gun out of the car. If them people ain't set my brother up, it ain't a sky in heaven or a devil in hell.
Let me ask you this. 2 things, well, a lot of things bother me about this case.
Everything bothers me. For one, them motherfuckers still walking the street. That bothers me a whole lot.
Right. One is that in this day and time, this happened in 2018, right?
2018, right.
Okay, so were there surveillance cameras?
There was surveillance there. the police say, they told me, I go to the store the next morning. My brother got hit sometimes. So he's still getting his head sold up when the store opened. I go to the store. The Iranian brother was there. He never said that his brother was at the police station or with the jail or no nothing. Now, let me take you back, because come to find out, the detectives got an assault rifle that was used to shoot my brother from behind the counter at the store. When that was part of the obstruction. That, and he tried to destroy the video. So the girl Zenobia, I shut my mouth when I saw people coming in the store, because I want to know what the fuck happened to my brother. The guy said, well, my brother wasn't here, but this is what he tell me, and he'll be back at this time. I sent you an audio, 11 minutes and some of me in the store on a brother talking. Now, he say Nunu on the phone. He with the paper, something, didn't have the money. My brother sitting in the car the whole time. Now Nunu walked out the store and go to the car. It's supposed to be to get the change out the car, to $4. But the Iranian followed Nunu out the store to the car. That's the reason Nunu supposedly he got hit. But hell, I ain't seen no bullet nowhere on that motherfucker. And if he did get hit, why the fuck he wasn't hit in the head like my brother? Nunu wasn't even supposed to be out there store when my brother got hit. He was in there on the phone, but just so happened when the man followed him out the store, they kept Nunu from being inside the store.
Okay.
Nunu tell me he took off running when the shots got started, came back, got the dope out the car, and left again. Now, so the man telling me this, and Zenobia walked to the store. She walked in, I shut up, and I'm finna leave now because I'm trying to get back to the hospital. She asked the man, them gutter people? So I'm looking. I say, what's up? She say, oh, I just want to tell you, I took a gun out the car. It was in between your brother's legs, and I called 911 for him, and I held his hand for 30 minutes. Hell, I'm finna say the bitch lying, but he did live for 7.5 months, so they might have did take him 30 minutes. I mean, about 11 more people, 10 more people got shot that day, so it might have did take 30 minutes for him to get there. So when I tell her, I say, I tell you what, I want to know where that gun at, because I gave that gun to my brother when my daddy died. I said, you tell me where I get that gun, I won't tell the police you told me nothing. I called the detective. I said, I need you to hear. I go back down now. I played the tape where the girl telling me she took the gun. At first, I told her I didn't want to tell her who. She said, well, Miss Kemp, I ain't going to be able to do nothing. I said, well, you know what? Fuck it, because she stopped me. I ain't stop her. I ain't asked her shit. So, I mean, it really was running her mouth to be nosy. So, yeah, I gave it to the people because it said, man, fuck the snitch, bitch, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. See, the detective told the public they have 0 leads. I sent you audio. The detective tell me when I say I could have lost my life going to try to find out information. She said, Miss Kemp, I already know what happened. I got a whole video surveillance of what went down. So why you lying to the people and why they still running the street? That's why I'm gonna bust that bitch in her mouth. Detective Jackson, she better hope I want my guns back. I gave it to them feds because I ain't want to hurt nobody. I had that stand up on Pines Road and gave them people 4 guns because they ain't want to hurt nobody. But them bitches, I hope they looking so they can know I went and got 5 more. That because the Iranians selling guns like goddamn it, these hoes selling ass. Real cheap, $40. Yeah. See, I ain't finna throw no motherfucking rock and hide my hand. Bitch, you need to know that it was me. I can't get no satisfaction.
Who do you, I'm sure you have someone in mind.
I don't know who pulled the trigger. I'm going to tell you what I've always told everybody. I don't know who shot the gun, but I damn sure know who shot the cross. And I heard different stories because a lot of people run their mouth to try to get you to talking. I don't fuck with these nothing ass niggas. As long as I sold dope, hell, my brother wasn't living like that. Bitch, I'm mad now because I couldn't sell no dope because they had their foot on my neck. And I can't get no food stamps. They better be glad I ain't already kicking that door and going in their ice box because they ain't got shit else I want.
Your brother, didn't he look after your kids at one time?
Man, yes, I done been to, yeah, because I'm that bitch. They say I tried to kill the judge and his son. I had a 4-count indictment with the feds behind it. I'm on a terrorist watch list. Look me up anywhere. The doctor testified and said that they treated me for bipolar, but they never treated me for PTSD. That's the only reason, because I signed a 10-year agreement to keep from doing the maximum of 20 years, or the 10 or 20, and 3 10-year counts behind that judge. You can look me up anywhere. These motherfuckers be talking their shit. I be really living like this. They never treated me for PTSD. That's why I try to lay back. It's a lot of whole shit go on in this city. And see, you ain't gonna never get no action until you get the acting. It's not so much about I got a problem with the delivery. That's all they understand. Because I tried to talk to them before my brother got shot. They laughed at me because I begged them to investigate the actions of the Shreveport Police Department. And a year later, 3 days, would have made a full year. My motherfucking brother shot up. I shoot out of town in her motherfucking head. I don't give a fuck about none of these people because they don't give a fuck about us. They don't. Hell, they never have. All they want to do is make deal with them foreigners. Everybody can get killed around them Iranians. Don't nobody go to jail for these people being dead.
Now the owner, manager, what is it, Hassan?
Whatever the fuck his name is, that motherfucker that start with an Hassan.
Right. There was an arrest warrant out for him, I think, on obstruction.
Yeah, because he missed court, but y'all, they got it. He got one of my old lawyer team members, when they tried to stay, wanted to give me 30 to 50 years for breaking the police nose. Now they was 60 to 80, they were 30 to 50 with the feds by the judge. Kim, I told the lawyer to get that motherfucker out so I could kill his bitch ass.
When did you hear something had happened to your brother?
Man, okay, so I had a stroke and I had just got out the hospital like 4 days. And me and my baby, we riding, finna hit the freeway, Timmy Lane, the news, breaking news pop up. It was going text messages to my phone. So I looked at it, I bust out laughing, I said, God damn, that's that damn Timmy Lane again, man. I said, this motherfucker been texting my phone all day like he my motherfucking man or something. But like I said, my brother was like the 11th person that got shot that day. So people would study getting hit. Never in a million years would have thought that's my brother. Never in a million years would I have thought that was my fucking brother. My brother didn't live like that. Had that have been me, anybody in the city, anybody that know me could say, oh, I knew it was going to happen because bitch, you say you want me, you going to have to get me or get the fuck on because that's how I live. They know that. But my brother, he ain't deserved it, man. He didn't deserve it. He ain't deserved it. He did not deserve that. Somebody gonna pay if somebody's don't pay, because justice gonna get justice. Now we didn't talk every day. What up? When people get grown, they grow apart. My brother dealt with people that I didn't deal with. I don't trust these niggas. I don't trust these hoes. I got family that I can't trust. So what I look, if it wasn't about no money, it ain't too much fucking with it. Unless I'm trying to help somebody, like how when your nephew got killed, then I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna push through.
You know,
for somebody else, I'm a different bitch. All this broken English and these bodies and shit. Nah, I know how to hold an intelligent conversation just like everybody else, but they don't understand that.
When my nephew was killed, and I would always be thankful to you because I remember you reached out to me.
And I still have never met you in person to this day.
But you were there. And I remember, I think we talked about it the other day. I said on air that I've covered a lot of cases with people being killed in Shreveport. Never ever did I think I'd be making an announcement about my nephew being killed. And you reached out to me, and And you felt my pain, and I feel your pain now. I do. And I don't care how you deliver the message. I think you need to be heard because of the love that you have for your brother. Good evening, caller. You're live on air. What's your name and what state are you calling from tonight?
This is Val from Belfast, California. I want to say something. I'm listening to the young lady.
Okay. Valerie?
Yes.
Who's listening?
Hi, Miss Kemp. I'm sorry for your loss. You hold in there. Do you believe in prayer?
Yes.
Do you believe in prayer?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you hold in there. It's going to come to light. It may have been the police that shot him. If there was 11 people that were shot, but
I
you
said
didn't
that.
know because it's dangerous. But I want you to keep your head up and you pray. And I'm praying for you because I know you're hurt. I know you're hurt. But you hang in there, young lady.
It's hard. It's hard. But man, if it wasn't for God, I would have been self-destructed to the point of no return.
I can imagine. I haven't lost a sibling. Oh yeah.
It's just, man, look, y'all don't understand. My brother, our mama died when we were kids.
In my life, stage 3 lung cancer, lost a baby.
Valerie, I thank you so much for calling in.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to talk back after she gets on.
Okay, thanks, Valerie. I love you big time.
Love you too.
For nobody to care, man. That hurt. That hurt. I have helped so many people just like you that I have never met personally. Went to that courthouse countless times and went dug through that paperwork, through the motion to discovery and giving them names and giving them information that helped them people that man, nobody fucking help my brother.
Good evening, call. You're live on air. What's your name and what state are you calling from tonight?
This is Carolyn calling from California.
Okay. Hi, Carol.
This is sad. I want to talk to Miss Kemp Fine if I can.
Yes, she's listening.
Miss Kemp?
Yes.
I know I'm seeing a lot of people comment saying they're praying for you. They feel your pain. And I think you're trying to get everything out that you haven't been able to get out for the last 2 years. It seems like it's just so bound up and so boggled down on you that you're just trying to get everything out that you've been through.
My life was threatened. People call me telling me I got a bag on your head.
There, like Mr. Scott said, how your message come across. You're just trying to get somebody to listen. And I understand that completely. So we're here, we're listening, we're praying, and we want to know what your outcome is that you want. We want to know what happened to your brother from start to finish. I'm listening. My mother's listening.
I just want the people to still investigate the Shreveport Police Department. See, if you clean out the house, you'll clean up the streets.
My God.
See, everybody, if I keep on coming to slap you and you don't never stand up to me, I'm a bully. I'm going to keep on slapping you. But when you put something on my ass, I'm going to get some man. I ain't going to mess with you no more. These people killing every day. Babies are dying, man. These babies can't even lay down in this fucking bed and sleep because they getting shot in the head. Man, the police and detectives are not that incompetent, and if they are, they don't need to be working. That's one of the most serious jobs you can have. Clean their ass out the house and you'll clean up the street. Simple. My brother already dead, but the next lady or the next man or the next father or the next husband, these people don't have to lose their loved ones like that. Accidents happen, car wrecks happen, shit happens, but that don't have to be one of the reasons that somebody have to die. It don't. It's senseless.
It don't.
Hurt people, and I'm hurt. And it's to the point that I don't give a fuck who I hurt. You don't think if I see the right one, I'm gonna get the shoot? You think I'm gonna be worried about who baby around when I start shooting? Hell no, because I'm just willing to kill. I want to kill because my brother dead. Don't nobody give a fuck. If these people didn't know, I could accept that. But if I'm lying, I ain't sitting here. Mr. Scott done heard the police and done seen the bullshit. But I sent it to him. I investigated this case. It ain't a damn reason that ain't nobody supposed to be locked up by my brother. Hell, if he dead, all of us can die. What the fuck we living for anyway? We can't have no decent life. You got to be scared. You can't even go to bed unless long go outside. Babies getting shot because they in the front yard. Man, that ain't no way to live. That's not a way to live. And if I'm wrong, then I don't want to be right.
Callum, I'm going to talk to you later. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Good evening, caller. You live on air. What's your name and what state are you calling from?
This Tammy from Ohio.
Hi, Tammy.
Hey, I want to say to her,
Ms. Kemp.
I know what she's feeling, but she got to stay out of prison to fight these people and get justice. I don't know what I can do, but I will be calling them and talking about his name and why they haven't found no justice but him. They haven't found the killer. I will do that.
Because they know who killed him. Because they know who killed him.
Alone. But please stay out of prison so you can get justice. We got to try to, and for her talking about how these babies dropping dead and young men and women.
Right.
I'm so sad right now. But I want you to know, I know what it means about growing up without a parent. So, if you want to or she want to, you can give them I would like to talk to offline.
Okay.
But I'm gonna stand in and I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna keep asking him justice for him. That's what I'm gonna do. Now I don't know what to do, no God, and I'm gonna hang up now.
Thank you so much, Tammy.
You tell me what to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I will. Thank you, Tammy. She says thank you, Tammy.
All right. Tell her you're welcome, and tell I feel her. Stay strong.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
You know, it's sad because I told you that today. I said, man, if I go and fumble like that, I'll be defeating the purpose. I'll be defeating the purpose.
And I know you're hurting.
And get home and watching somebody else getting shot every day. And it's the same group of people every day. These people can't be that incompetent, man. Fuck. But you want to use my criminal history. I wouldn't dare because they ain't going to shut me up. If you wrong, you're wrong. I don't give a damn who you're kidding to. They know why them people still free because that boy is related to that city councilman. I think I sent you that audio too.
I have it.
The lady said we finna make her arrest, and all of a sudden, Miss Kemp, you can't make me arrest nobody. She's absolutely right. Under the Constitution, I can't. But that's the problem. You cannot pick and choose what case is gonna be important.
That's it.
If all of them don't matter, how you think that people like me supposed to care? I can't I have no faith in our system. That's why I can't respect that badge and the stand, because you have officers that do care. I'm gonna keep on saying Marcus Hayes, he was there. I went down there to speak to him. His supervisor came. I told me no. All of a sudden he couldn't talk. When I had to stand up, my name Brianna, I'm gonna be negotiating. Now you ain't negotiating shit, bitch. You gotta get the fuck on and get Marcus Hayes on the line. I don't trust them people. I don't trust them.
I like
it's bad because all of them ain't like that. But why my brother couldn't get half of the manpower that Shatera Payne got? If that's how they feel about, they call their family member just because she was an officer of the law, part of their family of SPD. How the fuck you think I feel about my dead brother? And that woman wasn't killing them, but she got state and federal funding and she wasn't even on the clock. My brother couldn't even get a goddamn yeah, he did. He did. Sam Jenkins, that man that's kin to the boy who set my brother up. My brother was talking when he wasn't talking physically, but he was communicating. Because he was two. I sent you that too. Why I asked him to take him to go talk to my brother. And that bitch ain't went down there yet. I kicked that hoe in her throat. And she know it. She know it. She better keep on telling them cheering there. But then you got bad people. You got people that made a bad mistake, and then you got bad laws. How the fuck all these people locked up for selling drugs when they legalize the weed now? You know how many people that done been molested and abused and starved and neglected because their parent was locked up for selling drugs? They probably was just selling the shit because they couldn't get food stamps like me. I'm still mad because I can't sell no dope because they got their foot on my motherfucking neck. But the police got all the damn pills at the police station. They ain't came up yet. They better be glad I ain't had none down there. Yeah, I'm hot. I'm fish grease hot. I'm real hot. And all of us can go in the fire and burn around this motherfucker. Really? It ain't bad to say, but I get me to get them so I know they gonna get got.
I'm gonna. Good evening, caller. You're live on air. What's your name and what state are you calling from tonight?
Oh, it's your sister.
Hey.
Hey. I just wanted to let her know we hear you. We hear you. I don't know what it is that I can do. I don't know what it is that citizens of Shreveport can do, but I promise you, we're going to do what we can to help you.
Thank you.
Keep yourself together. You keep yourself strong so you can fight. You're not going to do any good if you end up locked up, okay?
Man, it's hard every day. It's hard.
I can imagine. But if my worst was you, I'd be understanding. So nobody's mad at you. Nobody doesn't understand. I understand, and I do. That's all I wanted to say, that you are being heard. If you stay on this side, you stay on this side.
You're right. Thank you.
Who's going to fight for him?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, sweetheart. All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, I love you.
Love you.
Mr. Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I told you about the people that came up missing before my brother got shot.
Right.
My brother got shot. How is it that man was beating that man with that damn board with them nails in it at that same store, and nothing is being done? It's a problem within our system.
That was in front of
We
the
only doing what we're allowed to do.
And I know it's I promised you that I want you to vent. I want you to get it out. Whatever. I want you to get it out because you need to. Nobody else will give you a platform to speak on. we give you one, not just tonight, whenever you want to come and speak on it. That invitation is always open to you. And as you hear the caller saying, they hear you and they're listening to you.
I feel better. I feel better, man. I feel better.
When and I'm gonna talk to Vera for a minute. When people you hear them go off like this, you have to get past what we call proper English or the bad words or whatever, and you have to be able to not just listen to them, but hear what they're saying. It matters a damn how the message is delivered, because you can't have it your way all the time. All you all are hearing tonight on this show is a sister that's frustrated, pissed off, and got nothing but love for her brother. And I just need you to listen. That's all she's saying.
That's it.
That's all she's saying. And when people are hurt, they go off. This is what happens. But it should not have gotten to this point. But if the police department drops the ball, then we need to know it and we need to bring it to the light. This is so sad. It's extremely sad what's going on, because grieving, you'll never stop grieving. You never. Your brother, and I thought it was miraculous. He was a fighter. He was shot 7 times, right?
7.
7 times. Now, but tell us about his stay in the hospital and how long did he live?
Oh man, 7.5 months, 7 times, 7.5 months. A few days after his 36th birthday, his birthday was on July the 23rd, and he got shot up July the 29th. We watched movies. He laughed. I mean, he had the tube because by his brain being affected, it liquefied and turned into slush. So it would be times to where the electronic impulses would not be right, so it'll trigger him. He would stop breathing and all that. But for the most part, he was on room air. He just was tubed for emergencies. But he stayed in there so long they couldn't turn him like he should have been. He developed a big bed sore. But the day he left, he told me he didn't want to go. He in the nurse, he had a nurse, Miss Janet, I think. I want to say, but my sister, I couldn't make it one day. I just had my grandbaby, and so I told her to go up there and do a video call, because he was used to seeing me all day, every day. And I didn't want him to be alarmed by not seeing me. He was starting to set up an infection. I didn't want to bring it home to the baby, and I didn't want nothing to go up to him. His system had, man, my brother, his kidneys was like a 3.5 when he went in there into kidney failure. They went to stage 5. He got on dialysis, but before he left, his kidneys had started back fully functioning to a stage 1. Absolutely no kidney damage at all. But when I'm on this video call and I said I love you, he said I love you, and my sister, she saw a ghost. I saw you. He said he loved you. I said, bitch, calm down, shit. He been talking. Y'all the ones ain't believe he was talking. The nurse told, oh yeah, he talk all the time. He be want to be stubborn. I have to tell him, and then he get right. And yeah, he did. He did. He knew what was going on. I asked him because I didn't know his friends, but he would know every day. Boy, knew.
Okay.
He knew had something to do with it. He told me yes. I called a detective. I told her to go talk to him. Like I said, she still ain't went up there. Hindenburger says that they didn't go because they be on medicine, and sometimes they can't use it in court because of story change. But now he dead. You saying nobody talking. And now that's her supervisor. He act like he be more drunk than hell. I don't know what you drinking, but I'm drinking some hypnotic over here in hell. I think he act like he been on robbed the liquor store to get drunk. Hindenburger do.
When I know your brother had to. He was flown to what, Texas?
To Brownsville, uh-huh.
Okay. When he passed, was she there?
No, as a matter of fact, we was finna have a storm. They had to get him set up. So I would call him. The weather had got. I forgot what hurricane was, but it was something where we couldn't travel. If you go back and check the dates, you'll see.
Okay.
But they airlifted him, and so the Medicaid called me and said, "Well, we made it," and it was like, what, even 7 days later, man, my brother was gone. And I would talk to him every day. They'll put the phone in his ear, like if his blood pressure would go up or something. And I tell him I love, man. I told my brother one day, I said, I love you. I'm gonna be up there soon. This weather, I said, I'm gonna come up there and see you. I said, shit, my brother died. He probably said, let me go and die before this bitch get up here begging me to live. I don't want to be in this shit. I wouldn't want to live here either. But he didn't get the satisfaction to die in this wretched ass city. Now he was stronger than that.
When was the last time you spoke with a detective on your brother's case?
I spoke to y'all mayor in July, right before my brother's birthday, and the 2 years came up. They took me to LSU talking about I'm crazy. Now, I ain't crazy. My brother dead. But before that, they blocked me. I sent you them messages too. They blocked me because I'm asking them. Somebody, man, they stole my brother bank card. I know they didn't steal it for that check. He was getting a check. He had gout and kidney failure. He was getting a check. They used the bank card. He got hit on the 29th. Soon as that first check hit, them motherfuckers took all that money. They know who got it. You think they went to jail for that? They might have killed him for that damn check. Hell, I don't know why they killed my brother. They said Nunu robbed somebody with using my brother's car. Nunu told me that somebody asked him about a shooting happened in the projects. Somebody chick baby mama. I sent you all that.
I have all of that.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't get in these people business. Shit, I walked up in the nigga store. Shoot, ain't nobody shooting because somebody said I ain't getting in nobody business. He telling a damn lie. But now Nunu sitting up in the Camaro, cleaner than my Camaro, and I got mine as soon as them bitches came out. My Camaro been told out 10 years, and I had the SS. Sitting on custom rims, working up there with the Iranian. Then he say they was into it. How? Y'all supposed to be into it before my brother got shot. That's what the police, that's what they motion to discovery say. That man paperwork, I went to that courthouse and paid for that. What it say? Nunu said they was into it. All of a sudden my brother dead, but now Nunu working up there with a Camaro. That broke my, I ain't gonna say he was broke because he was stealing everybody's dope, selling it. When they said Nunu was selling dope, that boy ain't got no dope. I said, shit, my brother called me for a damn pouch of weed. I pull up here, Nunu got a backpack full of dope. I said, that motherfucker had more dope than me, and everybody know I had dope. So yeah, I think Nunu used my brother's car and robbed somebody and they hit that motherfucker up. Ain't nobody shooting no car no 20-something times like that. Ain't nobody doing that just to be doing it, man. And I think that my Iranians was in it too, because you ain't hiding no motherfucking gun. You ain't destroying no tape. You ain't let nobody use your car to destroy, to get rid of no evidence. You just ain't doing it.
What do you miss most about your brother?
Him calling me, asking me for some dope. Bring me a pouch. I got you when the check day come. Running down to pay me. I give anything for the man. It's fucked up.
Did you see your brother that day before this happened?
I didn't see him that day. I had gave my brother another gun, and I called him because I had, like I said, I had this stroke. And I had just got out the hospital, but when I came home, one of my doors was kind of stuck. And I couldn't sleep in the room by myself because I had 7 blood clots on my brain. So I was sleeping in the bed with my baby. So I told my brother, I said, man, I need to come get that gun back because I couldn't be running from one room to the other room. I needed to have something in every room. He said, well, I'm going to bring it to you. But I didn't know that he had let somebody hold it. him and my daughter had words. I told him, I said, well, I'm gonna see her. He said, oh, now I'm mad at her. I don't even want to see her with us more in my face. Like that's what he said about my daughter. She had never, her and my brother never had words, but me and my sister was having words. And when I had the stroke, he told my sister. And so my baby said, man, don't be telling nobody my mama don't fool with nobody. She don't even fool with the family. Like, he was the only one that I did deal with. So him and her had words. And he's supposed to be coming to the hospital to see me, and I got out. So he called back a couple hours later. He said, tell Ray Ray she could come get the gun. Or you could come get it. I said, well, we was gonna go to the store. I'm just gonna stop by there. And so my baby was driving. I couldn't drive. I couldn't do nothing. Barely could even walk. I mean, to God be the glory, because you can't even tell I had a stroke. So we get up there. And then when I got the call, I walk in the hospital. This dude on the phone, well, that nigga Gutter must be dead. They must have got that nigga Gutter, man. Tape everywhere, but it's the boy Barlow Clark. He tells me that I made the statement. I said, man, that's fucked up. If I hadn't never took that gun back from my brother, he probably could have did something to defend himself. That man tell me, oh, that 38, I gave Gutter that gun back. I didn't even know he let somebody hold the gun. Now I'm mad at him. I was saying, was that my brother that got hit? Was that Gutter that got shot in the head? I don't know who it was. My nephew back there too. Now I don't even know this man, Barlow. The one that's at the hospital. I knew of Nunu because I had been in his company a few times. I don't know who back there. Nunu come calling on the phone. Hey, where you at? I'm on my way to the hospital. Shit, I got shot too. Well, where you got shot at? It was that my brother got shot in the head. I don't know. Man, I got grazed in the head and in the legs. That's what he go to telling me he got shot in the leg. He took off running and came back and got some. You doing a whole lot of damn running to be shot in the head and legs. The fuck is on the Transformers or some shit?
Hey man, let me ask you this. Your daughter, didn't she write a song?
Yes, to ask Raquel, did she ever find a song? She had that military called her in for practice, so I had went picked her up. I don't even know if she was ready. But what Raquel doing? She asked her, did she want to do the song right quick while we on the air? Did she find that song she wrote for Justin? He might have to just play it for another time. She finna go to the military like my other daughter.
Amen.
Real educated kids, for somebody like me, all of them graduated in all white. The man said they might think that they mean that they're what do you say? That they Christians. They probably don't know that they National Honor Society. Oh, she didn't bring it with her. But I'm asking it to you because it made me cry. I don't even feel like crying no more.
And if she ever wants to, you guys come back on and she wants to do it live on air, I don't have a problem with that. Not at all. I would love to hear it. Listen, I wanted you to get a chance to not only tell your story, but I wanted people to hear what has been going on. And when you are a public figure, I think we owe it to the people to listen sometimes. Even if there's nothing you can do. If they're coming to you, it means that they believe in you, that they trust you, and you might be their lifeline. But when you close the door or just try to push them away, I think that's evil because when you have a sister that's putting her life in danger to make sure that her brother gets justice before she leaves here. I applaud you for that. I think that's a wonderful thing, But as one of the callers said, I don't want you to put yourself in a predicament to where you are in prison. And I think we discussed this earlier because there will be no justice for your brother if you. But I know I feel you. I feel your pain. I know about the
You're
emotions.
right. I thank you for always having an ear to listen, man, because whether you know it or not, that a few people like you, and I gotta, man, y'all keep me going. Y'all keep me going because I will fumble. I'll fumble. And I know if they never wanted me before, they want me now. I'm a force to be reckoned with. They want me now. But because I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. So that's why when I reach out weird hours, or it may be I'm going off and I'm jumping all over the place, and it's only because, man, there's so much that's held in. It's so much. I can't talk to people when people don't care. It's wasted, man. But for somebody to care, you try to get it all out, and it's a never-ending battle.
You know, when my I understand because when my nephew died, was killed, uh, I be waiting for Cynthia to leave to go to work so I can cry, so I can vent by myself, because it just tore me up, you know, and I just needed that me time to get away, and I know the feeling when you want to talk it, but nobody wants to listen, you know, and then you feel like you're all by yourself, especially when you're in a house or home by yourself, everybody's gone. Then that's when the memories come up. That's when the memories come up, and
It's not even that for me. It's a memory for me. Every time the news come on, or every time you get an alert, because it's the same shit, different toilet. It's the same crime with a different victim. Man, that shit is sickening. It's tiresome. It's man. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. And at some point, we have to start holding those responsible. They have to start taking accountability.
exactly,
You,
Right.
you get me out with a gun, you think I ain't gonna shoot it? Come on now.
Right. So,
I don't want to hurt nobody. Let me just go on the record and say
I know you don't.
that. Don't tempt me. I ain't gonna go looking for Ali or Jackson but they better not fucking come toward me. I tell you that. I don't want to hurt nobody. I ain't gonna let nobody hurt me.
Um, if anyone on this live feed or whatever you are listening to this video, if you have any information on who is responsible for Justin Kemp's death, I urge you to call the Shreveport Police Department at 318.
I need to call you, Mr. Scott. We can't trust Shreveport police. You might have to get it to Miss Tabitha or somebody. Don't call the Shreveport police.
Okay. All right.
Don't call them. Don't call them.
And y'all know me by now. If I tell you I'm not going to do something, you know I'm not going to do it. So your name will not come up. I'm at 1-800-231-1811 extension 2. Again, it's 1-800-231-1811 extension 2. Call me and I'll make sure that the information get to the proper authorities. Don't let this be you one day and nobody wants to give you a voice. Everybody needs to be heard. The woman loves her brother, and I'm sure the brother loved his sister. He leave 5 kids behind?
He left 2 behind, but he claimed that some of them were probably older than me and you. But if they said they was his, they was ours. Who am I to say that? Tell him who he wanted dad and shit.
I know. Okay. Listen. You're in my prayers. You know I'm here. You know the numbers. You already know if you need me to. If you just want to call and talk, you know I'm here. And this is not the end.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we're gonna hang with
thank you, and I thank the callers and the people for their prayers. I thank them because like I said, they said they had money on my head. Hell, I got to believe them. If my brother took 7 shots to the head.
Okay, I'm I'm gonna end it because you done gave me a headache. You got me crying and stuff, and I got to hell. I wasn't supposed to do in it of that tonight. Let's take this last call. What's your name and what state are you calling from tonight?
I'm sorry, this is Belle from Bellflower. I just want people to know this here is what you do. We wouldn't have this young lady's story if you wasn't on the air. I just donated 20. I got Carol and my daughter. So if you guys can give a 5 or whatever, because he's going to be leaving us and we won't hear these stories again. He did not ask me. When I found out he was leaving, I cried. I've been watching him when I was going through stage 3 lung cancer treatment, and I would make sure I was up to catch his show. Because otherwise, like I say, these babies just being killed, we wouldn't hear nothing about it because it's not here in California. They may be in your town. This young lady, I feel so sorry for her. And if she wants to talk to more, Mrs. Scott, you can give her my number. But people, please go to his cash out. I don't know it, and have them to donate so we can still, reach out to Tanya and those like her.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. And I love you big time.
Love you too, Al. Bye-bye.
All right, let's get out of here. I want you to go and get some rest, drink your hypnotic cup of coffee, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm finna say. I'm finna go drink this brew cup, child. You got me over here crying. I ain't feel like that today.
Yeah, you gave me another. I've been had a headache, a migraine for 3 or 4 days, and
At least you ain't get me with that damn board with them nails in it.
All right, listen. We love you. We're here for you. Okay.
I'm gonna get my friend LaTonya Marie connected with you. I believe it's a platform, some things that y'all could help you.
Okay. Good evening, caller. You live on air. What's your name and what state you calling from tonight?
This is 75. I'm calling from Michigan. How you doing?
I'm great, 75. What's going on with you?
I've been trying to reach you for 2 weeks. You busy man.
It's been hell in the city. It's been hell in the city.
I feel you. I hear this young lady, and I want to donate. I don't know if she got any information. I donated to your channel because this is such a heartfelt story and everything. But if there's any information that you have on her so I can donate, I definitely will want to. I want to definitely cover this so we can get on my channel so the word can spread and we can spread all this out. And even there are people on my side that just decided to let bygones be bygones, and we going to blog out about injustices and things like that, and spread words about crime and everything else that's going on in our community, whatever it is that we can help. We just need to. And I felt my heart feels for her. I've been hearing her talk, and she was sobbing, I'm sobbing, and everything. And I'm just letting you know that there are people who are here. There are people who care. There are people who are crying with you. I heard her say that, I feel like I'm by myself. You're not alone, especially when you're on Al Scott's show. You're definitely not alone, baby. We are here for you, Tanya. We're praying for you. You know what I mean? And I know your name now. I wrote it down in my journal, and we finna do this. We finna get this going.
Thank you.
We're finna get this going, baby. We're finna get this going. I'm gonna talk to Al some more this week. Al, get in touch with me, and let's do this.
I promise you, I will. And look, I thank you so much. You always come through. I will probably talk to you in the morning, and I love you big time. Bye.
Yeah, just send me what you got on this young lady, and let's get it going.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
All right.
Bye. I gotta go because I see. There you go again. There you go.
Yeah, you know why I told you the people that you help. These people ain't did nothing to help my man. Fuck me. It's about him. He left kids. Ain't no telling what my niece and nephew over there going through. I was molested when my mama was on her deathbed. I wouldn't open my mouth because I didn't want it to kill her no faster than she had to go. I don't know what they going through. So you got parents locked up. You got parents getting killed. You got babies getting killed. Man, somebody gotta care. Yeah, I say things, but it's out of anger, man. I done been to jail behind other people's kids. That hurt. You can't even get them to share the story with hopes of the right person hearing about it. They call in deck and bust it wide open because they know who did it, but knowing and proving it is two different things.
Exactly. And we're not going to leave it. This is not the end of it.
I
We're
know.
going to disturb the powers that be. We're going to.
Thank you. And I'm gonna have to buy you a drink when I get my next question. I had to buy food this month because I can't get no food stuff. So I'm gonna buy you a drink, Mr. Scott.
That sounds good. I'm sure we're going to
If
get
I don't
together.
just smoke the weed, I'll buy you that blunt my brother would have wanted because I don't say I don't no more. People really did what he did. I did too. Ain't no sense in me lying. I mean, but I got it. And I know you gotta go, and I'll talk to you later.
All right. Listen, we love you. Get you some rest. All right.
I'm gonna get this drink over here. My daughter done sit on that California wasted, but yes, yeah, get you some rest because you gonna be back on the case tonight.
You know I will. All right. Listen, as always, I thank you all for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Remember, I am not always right, and you are not always wrong. We have to Lord willing. I will see you all tomorrow night. Thank you.